Yay! More Detective Grimoire! I'm totally excited to continue playing the game. Alright, let's talk to... We're in the treehouse here. We have found all our suspects. We haven't found everything about them yet. We're also trying to find out everything about every place. There's still something about the museum we haven't found. Interesting. Then we have something about the treehouse. And we haven't been to the swamp dock yet. At all, I think. Where's the swamp dock? Oh! There was something we missed at the very beginning. Aha. Cool.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Yep.
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
I think Remington was the guy with the gun who was, you know, going in here.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron.
Liquid samples collected from swamp juice.
Then tap the faucet.
Okay.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Cool.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Cool.
Let's see. First thing we do is put this and tap.
Okay.
And now...
I'm thinking this is...
Got it!
Yeah.
Now I know what that... I'll write it down in my note. Huh. That looks pretty similar to last time.
Yeah, it does. We have 3 more.
Let's see. First thing we do is then tap.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
now...
Green.
Got it! Now I know what... I'll write it down in... Was that the same as last time? This was the exact same liquid.
Yes, it was. Gloves.
Let's see. First and...
Yep. Sample.
And now...
And next steps.
Got it! Now I'll write it... What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests.
Yes, it was. And last one, black leggings. There's only 2 left. Maybe the journal is in the museum, and the last clue, I don't know.
Let's see. First and tap.
faucet.
And now... Got it! Now I know what... I'll write it down in my notes. The swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again. There's something about that green slime.
It is. And... same swamp slime. Fireplace poker found the crime scene, and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. My hairstyle?
The
What?
fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Challenge unlocked. The pair of Sally's leggings are covered in the same slime as their murder weapon. What? Okay, so have we got everything in the treehouse? No, there's something left in the treehouse for us to discover.
I'm indoors.
What a treat.
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
Okay, I think we got everything here now. Not you. No, back. Treehouse. So, it's a swamp dock. And a protest. And the museum. Okay. Let's go back to the museum. I'm gonna find all the clues at the places.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you...
Yes, I did. There seems to be a page ripped from the back.
This is a... not... thing... unless it...
No. With a suspect again, okay.
Books about Boggy and other mysterious creatures. I'll read them some other time. Let's see who first... Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago. In a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Cool. Can we use this to walk around? Oh, we can!
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight. A lot of fog and a lot of trees. I can't wait to visit that area. The water is black and deep. My favorite kind.
Yeah!
That must be the entrance to Boggy's Bog. That's the... A lot of fog and a lot...
Try and solve every suspect's challenge topic. If you're struggling, don't forget to present profiles and clues to people who might be interested. Oh, and hurry up. It's cold in this boat.
Okay. But...
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right. Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Okay. But... Oh, there are no clues. I'm sorry. Ha. We want to go to the protest. I think it's this that's left in the protest.
Oh?
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, and he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
I'm not sure he did, though. Really. Let's go read about the suspects. Harper. Harper's cafe was broken into with a lockpick and somebody else poisoned his bog dogs. Harper knows everybody's favorite foods. Harper sells a drink known as swamp juice. Says lots of swamp juice has disappeared recently. Serves Remington's favorite, the bog dog. Stays open late but locks up when he leaves. Harper has known Remington for many years. Let's see here. We got everything on him. Yes, we did. Respected Remington for his business sense. Was filming at the exact time of the murder. And other stuffs. Boggy. We have everything on Boggy now. Boggy was discovered 6 years ago by an explorer. Boggy was recorded in an explorer's journal. He has not been officially sighted for 60 years. Boggy has 3 small claws on each arm. Foot shape and footprint remains a mystery. He has been unsuccessfully hunted in the past. Boggy has since become a famous cartoon character. His appearance changed from the original records. Remington then. His body was found inside his office in the swamp. 3 wounds, blah blah. Was stabbed by a fireplace poker with 3 prongs. Fell through his window after being stabbed. Was secretly trying to hunt and kill Boggy. Agent Folder. Lockpick I found used to belong to him. Spends a lot of time in the museum. Folder has a deep interest in cryptozoology. Folder knows a lot about the real swamp creature. Dislikes Remington for watering down history. Says nobody knows the shape of Boggy's footprint. Has a lockpick that used to open locked doors. Bought a new lockpick after losing his old one. Lady Weybridge. Tips for unlocking challenge topics. Talk to everyone, examine everything, present clues and profile. Weybridge has lived in the swamp for over 60 years. Weybridge knows all about the flowers that grow here. Can knit, sew, and she makes her own clothes. Saw hunters looking for Boggy in the swamp. Or maybe we can present her... I don't know, actually. Says hunting was banned and the swamp became a protected area. Was asked to leave her home in the swamp. Hates Remington, his tourist attraction. Offered Remington fabric as a peace offering.
Oh?
Bobby Burrell here. Worked for Vanderpeer, blah blah. Took a blurred photo or something. Burrell thinks Remington has some sort of secret. He dislikes the natural area being commercialized. Vanderpeer, Echo. We don't have a lot on Echo. He's protesting for animal rights in the swamp. As a fan of Boggy cartoon character. Ignored by Remington and is not a talented artist or a musician. Sally. Only began working in the swamp this year. Thinks the swamp is disgusting. Has long legs. Always wears black leggings. Often brings spare clothes. Does not lock away her belongings. Sally is unable to lock her gift shop in the evening. Right, let's go to the gift shop.
What?
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Whoopsie.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning, they're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
This exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else. I have proof that you were wearing them during the murder. Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
You're too fat to wear these. They're loose and stretched. They're far too long for you to wear.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in the Boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, fine, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Tap and hold the toy to wind it up. Release, let it go. Whee! Ouch. Okay. A small plastic toy sold at the gift shop has the cartoony appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. When I'm exploring the swamp, blah blah blah. Someone larger than Sally stole them and stretched them out. See clues. Only have one left. Actually. I want to show that to her.
I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Oh. Just ask her about everyone, I guess? I don't know.
You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Lol.
I'm not even sure who that is. I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
I'll just... everyone.
A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though.
Lol.
You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
I'm just gonna show her everything.
I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else.
Okay. Present the clue. Let's do all the clues.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you. They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And one of them only grows around the museum.
Cool.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Yeah, I know.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
I just want to click everything.
No, thank you.
Okay. Whatever. Bye-bye. Let's go to the cafe.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much.
Yes, he was. No.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets, I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey. That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason, he was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
I don't know.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Are you sure?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. It's the most popular drink that I sell. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
Yes, I know.
Why don't you show that to someone else?
I don't know.
He was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Ah, him or his belongings. Okay, I see.
You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one?
I think he is.
The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly.
Haha. Yeah, which one?
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Cool.
I don't know very much about them.
Cool.
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Yup, and I'm gonna ask you about every single one.
I don't know what to say.
About yourself. Awesome.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently. Which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
He asks what everyone likes to eat. Really, that's not important? That is major important.
I don't know very much about them.
That is major important, dude. Hello?
It's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
Yes, it is.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Tell me about his fire poker.
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
It should be, dude. It should be.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Okay, cool. We need to go back to Mr. Protest.
Oh?
I wonder what others think of him. I was gonna show him this, I think.
Show it to somebody else.
Nah.
No thanks, my friend.
Huh.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Are you sure?
Show it to somebody else.
Oh, really?
No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea.
Are you sure?
Show it to somebody else.
Uh-huh.
No thanks, my friend.
Okay.
The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
Okie dokie.
Ah yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
What?
We get on rather well, and
Really?
we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Okay.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Okay.
I have nothing to say about them.
Uh-huh.
You're asking the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
I don't know, maybe.
A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
Uh-huh.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Cool. So we'll just... I guess we'll just walk around and ask everyone what they think about everyone else.
Hey. He made sure I always got paid, so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know.
I know.
I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
I really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that.
Haha. Maybe.
Is that your new friend? Sweet.
Lol.
I really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that. Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protest used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
We can challenge Echo. I want to still...
Her? I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
I just want to see what she said about herself.
They're mine, but I left them here last night. Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
I don't know if she can tell us anything else.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of Boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Huh.
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular. That is not something from my gift shop. I've never seen it before.
Cool.
I have no idea what that is. Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
Yep. In all my billion pockets. Yeah.
I can draw way better than that.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
Maybe in the sequel. Awesome. Alright. Feels like I'm done talking to her. It does it? Alright, so we're gonna challenge Echo, but we're gonna do that in the next episode! Yay! Alright, we're playing Detective Grimoire. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game, and I'll see you all later.